everyone, Jeremy Hansen here, and today is July 4th, 2020. I want to show you guys what I've been up to, kind of what's been going on. It's been a wet summer for us actually here in Central Texas, and honestly we didn't have a lot of fruit set this year. It was a little weird, I guess, the weather, and I didn't see a whole lot of pollinators out here. So I had a little bit of luck with my peaches, but not so much with my plums or my pluots. Some apricots, weird enough, but other than that, I really didn't have a whole lot of luck, honestly. Let me show you a few things, though. This guy right here, and this just shows you, this guy right here, this guy produced a ton of fruit for me last year. This is Geo Pride. He just produced one this year, which is fine. I mean, that way I can focus on growing, because honestly what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to let them grow across the middle here, above 6 feet. I basically want to be able to walk under the canopy. That way they'll kind of keep the soil cooler for themselves. They'll kind of hold in the moisture and just hopefully benefit each other from that. So I'm trying to train them to go over them across the middle right there and just kind of protect the compost and mulch layer. As you can see right here, I got a good layer right here. Nice. I mean, underneath I have clay soil, for those of you that don't know, and so I actually like the clay, honestly, but that's protecting my clay. This guy, I want to show you him. This is my pear tree that I grafted. I've got Sensation Red right here, Bartlett Sensation Red, and I didn't even know this one existed until I got it from that place in Oregon, which is really cool. And this one's a Max Red, Bartlett Max Red, and yeah, those grafts are definitely taken. This guy is a Monterey. I actually have a few of the Montereys on this tree, but look at that. That's insane. Just a lot of growth right there, which is really awesome. And actually, there's another Monterey right there. It's taken. And this is a pineapple, I mean, not a pineapple pear, this is a moonglow pear. And basically I was trying to get something to cross-pollinate so I could actually get some moonglow pear, because I've had this tree for about 5 years now and not a piece of fruit on it. This is a Bartlett graft right here. I thought this graft was going to take. I thought my other graft was going to fail, but this is actually one that failed. And the one that I thought was going to fail right here, it's actually taken. So that's really cool. So hopefully I'll get to try my moonglow pear along with Bartlett pear, which is a really good pear. But I did want to show you guys. So we've had a wet summer, like I've said. And there's certain trees that kind of struggle just with the heat in general. And this one is a Flavor King, and he's just had trouble with the heat ever since I planted him. And it's not just this particular tree, it's a lot of the Flavor Kings I have. I have got quite a few Flavor Kings, and they just have a little bit of trouble with the heat. And you can see, so is the Flavor Grenade a little bit, but he's pretty vigorous, honestly. So the Flavor King isn't quite as vigorous as the Flavor Grenade, but the Flavor Grenade, he handles it better because he is so vigorous, and he flowers heavily. Beautiful, beautiful tree when he flowers, but not a lot of fruit set this year for me. On years past, I mean, I've had just this tree probably set close to 50 on each tree here. So typically they can produce a lot for me. And as you can see, this guy right here, he also struggles with the heat right here. This is Laredo plum. He has always had trouble with the heat, just whenever it comes out. And we haven't had that hot of days, honestly. I think today was 99, and that's the hottest day we've had this year. This guy too, you can see. This guy though, this guy's very, very good at this. This is probably my top tree right now, in my opinion, just because I have covered the fruit, and the fruit that I haven't covered, I think birds took. But this is Sweet Tree Pluary. I just love how typically I don't have to cover the fruit until it changes colors, because the bugs don't mess with this one. They love the Flavor Grenade and the Flavor King, but they don't touch the Sweet Tree Pluary. It doesn't seem like, to me at least. Here they don't. And this tree is very vigorous, very disease resistant. So that's really cool for me. I mean, I love this tree right here. I think it's my best tree so far. I have many trees though that still are young and still haven't produced yet. Whereas this guy right here, this is another Pluary. This is the Sugar Twist. And I can tell you, because we've had such wet summer this year, it's actually done okay. But if it doesn't receive adequate water, Oh, it just dies back. It was actually, if you look at it now, this tree was actually, it was actually over 6 feet tall. But it just died back due to the heat and lack of water and stuff. And so it died all the way back to just a little bit. And so now it's kind of coming back up again. You can see it. So I just got to keep watering it. And so hopefully it'll regain its height there. And so, yeah, I'm just working on hopefully using the trees to benefit themselves, kind of like how a forest is, where it covers and basically they help each other out. And you can even see this side right here. I'm actually getting a lot of height on these guys. I'm going to train them the same way I'm training the other ones. I'm basically going to train them to cover the middle there. And so hopefully they'll benefit each other. I mean, you can even see, I actually weeded this area not too long ago, but a lot of growth in here, a lot of grass. And so it's like, well, a couple weeks ago I weeded, and the grass has just taken off. It's actually easy to pull up, but that's a lot of grass to pull up. I'm slowly painting the trees right here. This is 50% latex paint, 50% water, and I'm basically painting any area that might be exposed to sun. So hopefully to help the trees out a little bit, so I don't have something like that. You can see that. And especially this area right here. I mean, you can kind of see the trees that have a little bit of protection tend to grow quicker than like these guys right here who just get baked in the sun. And a lot of them are peaches right here, peaches and nectarines, which they kind of struggle in this area a little bit. Anyway, from basically the conversations I've had. My little pecan tree right there. And I got some bananas right here that it looks like they actually take in here. I just pulled them off when they're rather big suckers. I pulled them off my other banana, and looks like they've been putting out new leaves. So I'm guessing they must have taken root. Let me show you my my fig collection, as it's done pretty good so far. I haven't really got any fruit on them this year, but I'm not really worried so much about them. I'm more worried about height. I like to get a little bit more height on my figs before I count them to produce anyway. That's actually an ever-bearing mulberry tree I got right there from Lowe's, and it's actually done really well. I found a nice fertilizer that I like to use, and some of these trees really respond well to it. I put this fence around here because the chickens like to go in here. And this fig and this fig, I actually just got them yesterday. It's called a hopped fig. A local grower around here, I guess, rediscovered the tree, and it's got a pretty cool story if y'all look at it. But you can see right here, this guy, just a cutting right here, and he actually had a late start, but this is the LSU purple. Very vigorous here for me. And this guy actually right here, he seems to love the fertilizer I've been giving him. This is Preto. He's doing really well. And this guy right here, him too, he loves the fertilizer. Cause man, I was wondering if he's gonna make it here for a little bit. But ever since I started giving the fertilizer, this guy, it's Riverside, California, what do they call it? Golden Riverside. And this is LSU Gold. Nice height on him. And then Texas BA. Really good there. And Smith. And actually, nice height on those guys. Let's see if I can get in here real quick. Actually, some of these guys, the reason to say they're responding, this guy right here, I believe that is the same guy as this one right here. See, this guy hasn't responded at all to the fertilizer I've given him, really. He just kind of stayed the same size. And so some are responding to it, some are just taking a little bit longer. And in fact, let me see what this one is, because I don't think I did get that one. Oh, this is never mind, that's Desert King right there. Sorry about that. And definitely some nice height on these. This is one of the unknowns that I found. Looks like a leaf broke right there. This is one of the unknowns I found. And most of these are honestly unknowns that I still need to figure out what they are. Get out here, the loquat, the white sapote. And these guys right here, these are blue ice cream bananas. I literally just took them off not too long ago. I think this guy will probably make it. I'm not so sure about this one. Hopefully I'll get them both to make it, so I can. And then this is my big Celeste fig. He is loaded with fruit right now, and the heat's actually making him ripen rather shortly here. Let's see if I can get y'all back there. I know Celeste isn't the most popular fig, but man, that's a pretty good fig though. Show you guys inside here. You see some of the leaves dying off, and you see some of that fruit there. It's a lot of fruit. Some of it will probably fall off, but with the heat, some of it's ripening right now, so that's something I look forward to. I do like that fig. Get out of here real quick. And actually, my apple trees, they did pretty good this year. I don't really use pesticides on my apples, so, well, on anything. Honestly, I try to go with organza bags, but lately I've been lazy on covering some of them up. So, like these guys right here, you'll see some of them have some damage on them. But this guy, these Anna, oh, this one must have had a bird get it. You see that little damage right there. But I don't like, I just don't like using pesticides. I like covering up with organza bags, and I've been a little lazy about that this year, but I've still gotten quite a few apples off this guy right here. I've got a lot of them in the fridge right now, and this is another Anna right here, and he's still got some on him. You can see the little heat spike kind of got to him a little bit there. These guys are well watered because of all the rain we've gotten. Normally I can't say they're well watered, but this year they are. And yeah, now I can see it's a lot of heat spike. You can see right here, here's some apples on them. Right there, right there, right there. And the Einscheimers. These guys, they did produce quite a few apples too. See that guy right there? He's got some bug damage on him. And he's got one down here. And then this is another Einsheimer right here. And way up there at the top, you see way up there, he's got a couple apples. Zoom in there. And then nothing really from my my red Fuji, my red Fuji. And this guy grafted a couple on him. This is a pink pearl graft right here. Look how vigorous that guy is. All the way down here, and this is a pink pearl too. This slow grower right here, this is a Wolf River, which is supposed to be like a huge apple. Really excited about that one, but really they're slow growers. And this one is I think Johnny's Red Crisp, Johnny's Red or something like that. Johnny's Red Flesh. I got like a Candy Crisp over there grafted too. This guy right here though, this one is one of my unknown figs, and I'm really thinking, so you guys think, I'm really thinking this is a brown turkey, just because I've heard of a few brown turkeys ripening in the past couple days, and this one, everything I've looked at compares to brown turkey. The color looks similar, and I'll know a little bit more when I cut it open. But I think he's leaking a little bit there. Oh yeah, I'll go and pick him right now. It's a little hard to pick there. So there it is right there. The brown turkey. So I think I'll ask a few people, see what they think. The only thing I saw different was this one. It's got a little bit of pink on the eye there, so I wasn't sure about that, because the brown turkeys I have seen, I did not see pink on the eye. But they do have, this one does have a big eye there. And this guy's another unknown, but I just said, look at that. It looks like that fig is going to I'm gonna lose that one right there, but definitely a lot of big production on him. If I can show it, right there's one, and there's one, there's one. So really cool for such a small fig. Another unknown right here, kind of has like a violet type fig leaf pattern. A Sierra. Sorry guys, GE Neri. I forgot where I was real quick. This is another unknown. Alma. Alma's having a little bit of trouble with the heat here, but I've heard a lot of people growing this fig in Texas. This is Ronde de Bordeaux. This is yellow longneck, and then this is Desert King. And these guys are planted just this year, and you can see this guy's actually done really well. They like, it seems like they like being in the ground better than like being in pots. They grow quicker in the ground. At least some of these do. I can't speak for most because that definitely is the most vigorous. That's definitely the most vigorous Desert King I have. So I do have a few others that I can show you here. I think I showed you guys those earlier. Yeah, so my Desert Kings are that one, and that one. And they're all started at the same time. So that one's definitely the most vigorous one I have. But I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying till the end if you did. Till next time. Bye.